for the slight delay there. I had to check if we were online on Telegram today because we're streaming live to Telegram and we're streaming live to Second Life as well. Welcome everybody on Second Life. Welcome everybody on Telegram and welcome everyone that is going to is watching the video recording on Patreon, and for everybody that is listening to the audio recording on Telegram later on and on Vero through social. And of course our podcast listeners that we have a couple of thousand of right now on the various podcast services like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, previously Google, now it's on YouTube. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome back. It has been quite a while. I have a little extra break, an extra week off, as it is holidays here, and I've been traveling again, which was nice. Yeah, I needed some extra time to recoup from traveling and just relax a little bit as well. This is the Transformational Meditation Group. Love Your Love Muscle, the podcast is called, and I'm the founder of the group. And this group is for people that want to use self-regulation techniques and meditation techniques to change their lives and the lives of others. So again, welcome. Good to have you here. The theme for today is nature and the importance of being in nature and even doing meditation in nature or with nature. For those that are following me, you must have noticed that we are doing our weekly outdoor meditation again behind my house in a nature reserve there, with people joining in and learning more self-regulation and meditation techniques and apply that to the environment, to themselves, and including the environment, the beautiful nature we have here in Norway, particularly that part. I'm so lucky that I live in a part of Norway that is pretty tranquil and beautiful. And the nature here is pretty impressive, and I hope you have some nature close by as well. If not, don't worry, nothing is bad, it's all good. You can simulate nature at home as well. If you're like in a 30-story apartment building or anything like that, and it's a long way to be really surrounded by nature, you can find nature music with nature sounds blended in, or just pure nature sounds. I also have a recording of the area behind my house where I just recorded the sounds of nature from that area. It's a recording you can get from my Patreon members website, by the way. I might link to it in the description in the recording of this podcast. But you can use that in your house. If you have like a little waterfall or stream or anything like that, running water, I wouldn't flush the toilet or the spring or anything like that, but if you have a little ornament, or you notice those, maybe you have such a Buddha statue with water flowing through it, such kind of things also work pretty well. Having streaming water or something with water in your house when you meditate and being close to that is also very healthy. Falling water especially, and streaming waters from rivers, if you're going outside in nature, is very healthy. It releases a lot of negative ions, those waterfalls, and which are not, very positive for our body. When we breathe that in, we re-energize, we ground again with the world around us, the natural world. And that's what this meditation is all about as well. It's like becoming one again with nature. You know, especially in the West, we people are so distant from nature nowadays. Nothing is natural anymore. The air we breathe, there's a lot of toxins in it. The seawater is full of hormones and microplastics. It's getting in our drinking water. Actually, we have just polluted our whole environment, and we have come further and further away from our natural state of being as well, and being connected to nature, which causes stress on the body because our body doesn't want to be in these environments. So it's naturally continuously compensating and trying to repair and working overtime to get in balance again, because we're constantly pulling our bodies and our mind as well away from nature. And I see that to the guests that come, the participants that come to my nature meditation every summer, every week. Uh, just let them sit down, breathing, and they just open up, they balance themselves, they get to themselves. And since we are in groups with people, we connect to each other. When we meditate in nature, we not only connect to nature, we connect to each other as well through nature. And of course, with our electromagnetic field of the heart, of which I talk a lot as well. Um, so I'm going just to help you out and educate you a little bit more. I'm going to pull up some notes here and tell you a little bit about the research that has been done about meditating in nature and the benefits of it. So just going to read it for you. Why is it so beneficial and effective? Well, for one, connection to the natural world is of course beneficial. I already talked about grounding. Being in nature helps ground us, reconnecting us to the earth. And this connection can be calming and centering, reducing feelings of stress and anxiety. Like I told you just now, I can see it with the people that are coming to the meditation outside behind my house. Interconnectedness. Nature reminds of our place in the larger web of life, fostering a sense of belonging and interconnectedness, which can be deeply fulfilling. I already mentioned that as well. In general, meditation does reduction of stress, but when you do it in nature, it has an extra calming effect. Not if it's like a hurricane outside, but of course, when you go out in nature, often it's calm weather. Nature has a natural calming effect on the mind and body. Sounds of birds, rustling leaves, and flowing water can soothe the nervous system, reducing cortisol levels, the stress hormone. It also lowers your blood pressure. Studies have shown that being in nature can lower blood pressure and heart rate, further alleviating stress. And of course, enhanced mindfulness. Sensory engagement I'm talking about. Nature naturally engages us. All the senses. I try to say to people, close your eyes and sense with your heart, sense with your sixth sense, with your ears, with your feeling the wind on your skin. When you're calming down and get into that meditative state, you sense much more. It is easier to become more present in the moment when you are in nature, because it's our natural way. We should be there. So it's easier. It's finally getting home, to say it that way. So the sights, the sounds, the smells and textures of the natural world can anchor the mind better and making meditation more immersive and profound. Attention restoration. The attention restoration theory, it's a theory that exists, that suggests that nature helps restore our capacity for attention, making it easier to focus during meditation. So there's another benefit for you. Of course, mental health. We feel naturally more at home in nature. It's a sort of relief of being there, and that is better for our mental health. It enhances in our immune function. Exposure to the natural environment, especially forest, has been shown to boost immune function. When combined with meditation, which also positively affects the immune system, the benefits are compounded. Better sleep. Being in nature, especially when you're near the ocean where we are, uh, perfect for sleep. When you're out for a couple of hours, you sleep so much better. The combination of fresh air, natural light, reduced stress from meditating in nature can improve sleep quality, contributing to overall health. Enhanced creativity and problem solving. So mental clarity. Nature promotes mental clarity and creativity. The spaciousness of natural setting often helps clear mental clutter, making it easier to access creative insights and solve problems during meditation. Inspiration, you get so much inspiration from meditation and nature combined. The beauty and diversity of the natural world can inspire new ideas and perspective, enhancing the meditative experience even more. 7, already point 7 of the benefits of meditating in nature, spiritual growth, deeper spiritual connection. We get more connected with nature, with the earth, and that can be a spiritual experience, right? For many, nature is a spiritual place, and meditating in such environments can foster a deeper connection to the universe or a higher power. Heightened awareness, kind of already mentioned that the tranquility of nature allows for a heightened state of awareness, facilitating deeper spiritual insights and personal growth. Ecosystem awareness. When you are in nature and you meditate and you become more aware of your present environment, sensing more, experiencing more, of course, your awareness of the environmental issues and deepens our connection to the earth as well, fostering a sense of responsibility to protect the natural world. And finally, number 9, when you are in nature, you get a greater enjoyment of meditation. It really helps being in nature and meditating. And like I said, if you don't have any natural surroundings close by, or if you have a park close by but it's very busy, just recreate nature around you in your house. Put on music like natural sounds. If you have something that where water runs through, or you hear water running through, it also helps a lot. So yeah, changing the environment, such as moving from indoor to outdoor meditation, can make the practice more enjoyable and sustainable over time, preventing boredom and deepening your commitment to meditation. And that's what we do with our transformational meditation group and our local group here in Norway. During the winter months, we meditate indoors, we do deep meditation, and then during the summer months, we go outside and do group meditations outside in nature. And it really balances and gives a good effect. So yeah, in summary, meditating in nature merges the physical, mental and spiritual benefits of meditation with the restorative and rejuvenating qualities of the natural world, creating a powerful practice that nurtures overall well-being. So yeah, like I said, you can't go wrong by doing a little meditation in nature. And you can do a walking meditation maybe. Just experiment with what you like best. You don't have to sit down like we do with a group and sit in a meditative posture or anything like that. You can do a walking meditation. Make sure that you are in nature then and watch out for any heights and cliffs or anything like that. Best to do that when you have a road or path to go on, to walk on, I have to say. So yeah, let's get to it, right? Shall we do a little meditation exercise? And you see, I'm not in nature right now. I'm inside my house, and you probably also inside your house, behind the computer or your device. If you have some music with nature in the background, you can feel free to put that on. Um, if not, we're just going to visualize being in nature. And I'm just going to describe a scene from the nature reserve behind my house, which is with a little beach and with ocean and with waves and with wind and with lots of birds. So yeah, we're going to describe that to give you that sense of being in nature, even if you're not really there. Okay? So let's relax, find a good position, make sure you have good enough support, sit up straight, and maybe you want to lay down, that's also fine. We always start by taking a nice deep inhale through our nose, filling the lungs with air and breathing out through your mouth, Lower your shoulders as you do that. Loosen your jaw, and maybe you want to close your eyes. And on a nice deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Relax even more. Feel yourself getting settled. Beautiful. Now breathe normally. Just breathe like you usually would do. And as always, then try to lower the breathing frequency. Breathe slower and deeper. Slower and deeper breaths. This is just to tell your body that it is in a safe place. And also notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Do you feel your breath the most in your nostrils or the back of your throat? Maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. Just focus on that point in your body where you feel your breath the most. And notice how you are breathing through that point. Notice the quality of the breath through that point. Maybe you notice the colder air flowing in and warmer air flowing out. Now can you use that point in your body where you feel your breath the most as an anchor point. As you're visualizing in a moment, maybe thoughts come up, feelings come up that draw you away from your concentration, from the present moment. And when that happens and you notice that, you can use that anchor point, that focus point to come back to. Just continue breathing through that point. And for those that want to breathe through their heart space, just do that. You know how to do that. Just move your focus to your heart space and breathe through your heart, nice and calm, nice and deep. It's up to you, your choice. Keep breathing nice and slow, calm, deep breaths. I'm going to describe, we're going to visualize being in nature. So imagine, create a scene around you where you sit in the grass. The sun is shining. There are some hilltops and small mountains in the distance and around you. And you're sitting in the grass in what appears to be a little bay. You're looking out over the ocean from where you're sitting. You hear the calm waves rolling in, touching and caressing the beach with pebbles and some sand not far away from you. Say 100, 200 meters away from you. And imagine that scene as real as possible. Get a sense of the warmth of the sun touching your skin, coming through your clothes. And imagine a cooling, soft breeze from the ocean hitting your face. Try to sense it more and more as you become more and more aware of your natural surroundings. You're not only hearing the sea, the waves, and the slight breeze, but in the distance you hear birds as well, chirping in the distance in the trees. And now and then a seagull flies over, making that typical seagull sound. Experience nature all around you. Be there in that moment. Observe it all in your mind's eye. Nice, calm, deep breaths. Become more and more part of the scenery around you. Make the visualization more and more real. You can feel the energy of the sun, the warmth of the sun, recharging you, giving you new energy, warmth. And imagine the colder breeze cooling you down and almost cleansing you, taking with it stagnating energy that you breathe out, clearing your skin, your body from anything it doesn't need anymore. All the emotions and feelings that don't benefit you, the history, things that don't benefit you from previous years, weeks, months. Let the wind take it away, cooling you down, and let the sun give you warm, new energy. And maybe you can even let that salty sea air go deep inside your lungs and cleanse you from the inside even more. And notice how you become more part of the nature around you. Nature is always balancing itself, always trying to find homeostasis. And you're part of it now. So you're balancing with it. You're Also getting whole again, more natural, healthy, and well in every way. And if you notice during these silent moments that your mind wandered off, your thoughts are all over the place, that's okay. Just without judgment. Really don't judge yourself. Get back to your anchor point, your focus and your breath, and continue where you left off. So just for a minute more, absorb, become part of nature. Let the sun and the wind do its job. Listen to any sounds. Okay, very well. Now let's get back again to our real 3D world. Breathe normally. Become more aware of the room you are in and the sounds in the room you are in. Letting that wonderful, natural scene fade away into your memory. Keep it as a memory where you can get back to anytime you want. Beautiful. Now take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Move your body back and forth and from side to side as you breathe out. Wiggle with your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, just open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, this wasn't a full real deal, of course, of being in nature, but we visualized it. And you can imagine maybe how it would feel if you just in nature for real, right? You feel for real the sun, you feel the air. Imagining it and building that experience inside of you does have about the same benefits for your body as if you are there for real. But of course, the real experience is more intense, more real, literally, and it will do much more for you. But yeah, with a little bit of help, maybe you want to replay this session, do the meditation again with some background music, and in addition to that, feel free to do that. And yeah, or maybe you just want to take this with you outside. And instead of being with the ocean, you do this with being in the forest if you have a forest close by. So lots of possibilities. The beauty of a recording, right? Okay, wonderful. So let me see. Are there any questions on Second Life? Go ahead. And on Telegram, it is on the channel, so you can't type there. So that's fine. Great. We have a couple of viewers there, I see. That's fine. I can now see how many viewers we have. Awesome. Wonderful. Right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in today. Let me see where I am. Yep. I hope to see you back again in 2 weeks. We do this every other week. If you have comments, suggestions, questions, or anything else you want to get in touch, please do so. I don't bite. I'm quite friendly, I've heard, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you want to try to meditate in nature. And if you're like a bit anxious, like, well, what if people see me or anything like that, do a walking meditation. Just go, eyes open, or just sit somewhere with your eyes open. It's just a state of being you are in. Okay? Wonderful. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Be safe, take care, and hope to see you back in 2 weeks. Namaste, everyone.